Hello amazing leaders, and welcome to day 36 of the Amazing 90-Day Challenge. Today's topic is do it anyway. Have you ever felt like you just don't want to do something? Maybe it's a presentation, maybe it's a meeting, maybe it's just getting out of bed in the morning. We're all human at the end of the day, and we all have days where sometimes we just don't feel like doing it. And I think that's really what separates us. It separates us from the average person on the street to be an amazing leader. I love the Nike quote that everyone really knows, and it's so true. The three simple words they use: just do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Maybe you could change it to just start it. Sometimes that's the hardest part about whatever it is we might be doing. Whether it's training in the morning, whether it's a meeting, whether it's a phone call, whether it's just getting out of bed, just start doing it. And that motion will carry you forward. They say that if you want to go out running in the morning, get things ready the night before so that you get up, get into your running gear, and then you go out running. And even if you just go out running for 3 minutes, you could then stop and turn around and come back. So what happens in that 3 minutes is then you're in the motion, you've started that momentum, and it stays with you, and you keep going for as long as you originally wanted to. So use that kind of a mindset of, I'm just going to start doing it. I've got to do it anyway. We are amazing leaders, not average people. And that's what separates us. So when we come up against a barrier or a blockage in our path about what we might want to do, or something that we had planned out and it didn't quite work out the way we thought it was going to work out, then just sit there, think for a minute, take some time, work out what is the best way forward. What's the best way around this barrier? There's lots of different ways that you can get around there. You might need the help of other people, which would encourage you to get an amazing team around you so that you've got that support. It's hard to do it by yourself, but with more people it's easier to be able to go forward and to be able to work out the best way forward as well. Sometimes people see failures as a reason to stop doing something. You can't look at it like that. You've got to look at a failure as a learning experience so that you can think, okay, what happened? What went wrong? What can we do differently next time? What can we learn from that? Now, if you keep making the same mistake over and over again, the same failure over and over again, it does become a mistake. But the first time you do it, you're learning about it. So give yourself a break, maybe even pat yourself on the back that you've realised that that way didn't work. So what can we do to make it work in the future? You think about all the amazing inventions, the amazing leaders around the world. None of them got there with a simple path of going from one thing to the other with no issues along the way, no failures along the way. All of them came up against barriers and roadblocks in their way. All of them had failures. And I would argue that the best amazing leaders, the ones that we know the names of, the ones that we're studying through history, had the most failures. Yet they didn't stop. They didn't just think, okay, well, we can't do that, then that's impossible. They kept on going. They kept on thinking of different ways through it. They kept on tweaking their designs and trying again and working out what worked and what didn't. We've got to be able to do that in our everyday life, whether that's at home, whether that's in school or college or university, whether that's in the workplace, whether that's in a volunteering, a charity event, whatever it is. We've got opportunities to look at how we can help and improve every single day, every single hour of every day, sometimes every minute of every hour, to be able to look at what can we do better. But it starts with just doing it anyway. So sometimes if you don't feel like doing it, think about this. Think about that momentum that will carry you forward. Think about what you can do to be able to keep going, keep starting different things. Get the help and support of people around you. One of the best ways that I know about doing this is to have your goals, your amazing 3D goals. Have them written down. They will act as a magnet to pull you towards them. They will keep you focused and on point through the difficulties. I don't want you to set easy, achievable, average goals. I want you to set amazing 3D goals. I want your dreams to be defined so well that anybody could understand them and have a date by them of when you're going to achieve them by. And I want those to be able to pull you through those days, those moments when you're thinking, I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is getting hard. This is getting tough. We all have days like that. But it's that time, those days which test you the most, where you learn the most, where you learn how you are going to cope with certain things, what you're going to do, how you're going to make a difference, that day you'll look back upon and you'll think, thank goodness I didn't stop. We've all got moments in our lives where we may have had the choice where we could have stopped or not, and some of us at some point would have stopped, and we look back maybe with regret now and think, I wish I'd carry on. If only I'd carried on, I could have been there now, I could have done that. So look back to be able to go forwards, so that you can see, okay, that happened once, I'm not going to let that same mistake happen again. Just because it's getting tough, just because it's hard work, doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm going to do it anyway. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that's an encouraging message for you today. And it's a Monday morning when I'm recording this, and maybe you need to hear that on a Monday morning, to just do it anyway. But whenever you listen to it, or if you want to listen to it again, then it's there for you forevermore to be able to listen to, on the good days and on the bad days. So just remember, you are an amazing leader. You are trying really hard. You've got your goals pulling you towards that destination that you desperately want to get to, and that you won't stop at anything. Nothing's going to get in your way. No little barrier, no little roadblock. You're going to look back and think, wow, that really threw me off course. Can't believe that. Now look what I've done. Now look what I've achieved. And now look what we're doing to help others around us, to help improve our world just a little bit. All of us, a little bit at a time, will make a big difference. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you'll have an amazing day. And remember, why be average when you can be amazing?